And some trends everybody can do. For example, flares. Most people, if not everybody, can wear flares and it doesn't look stupid, right? It all depends on your body type, and your body does play a factor. And I've partaken in trends that I regret to this day because I thought I could make it look good. Sometimes it's just not meant for you, and that's okay. It's completely fine. And it's an objective rule. It's not a subjective rule. And at the same time, you don't want to look gimmicky in an outfit. You don't want to look like you're being dressed up. You don't want to look like you're pretending to be in the army when you're not. You don't want to look like, I don't know, you're dressed to go to outer space or something like that. There are rules in place in fashion where you don't want to look like you're trying to be part of a play or something like that. You don't want to look like a Sith Lord if you wear Rec Owens, which is a common joke you see online all the time on Twitter. So you don't want to look like that. You want to look like you're putting a nice outfit together. And that goes, like I said, there is a standard in play that is outside of what you feel and your private inclinations, is why I'm saying to you guys today that when it comes to fashion, it's more objective than we believe. At the end of the day, when it comes to fashion, people always claim that, yo, you're doing it for yourself. Now, that could be half true, but there's a saying that goes that we dress to impress. And who are we impressing? Ourselves? It doesn't make much to impress ourselves. We can impress ourselves just wearing sweatpants and a t-shirt. Now, I'm not saying that you have to please everyone and that you're dressing to please everyone, because you're not. That's completely impossible. There is no human on this planet that can please everybody. There's a reason why you get dressed and try to rock your best fits. Everything's dripped out. You're looking jiggy and all that. You know what I'm saying? There's a reason why you guys do that. Why? Because at the end of the day, we don't dress solely to appease ourselves. And I can attest to that. You don't. You want to look good in public, and you want to present yourself in a correct manner in the public and get fly. Some dudes want to dress for the ladies, some ladies want to dress for the dudes, some dudes want to compete with their homies. I know, like, I'm a fashion dude. A lot of my fashion friends, we compete with each other. We dress for attention. This is what we do. It's not completely just for ourselves. That's cap. That's a lie. Stop playing. Stop bugging, man. Because if that was the case, we would dress up all the time inside the house and not go nowhere. But we usually dress up when we go out. And also makes sense when it comes to dress codes. There's certain restaurants, I'm a foodie, that you cannot wear jeans to. You have to wear slacks or you have to wear dress pants. And there's certain areas, clubs, that you can't get into if you don't have a certain outfit. So that means that there's rules in fashion on how you should dress. When you go to a black tie affair, you're not going to be wearing cargo shorts. You're not reading the room. All right? So at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, fam, you got to make sure that your outfit's on point and that it succumbs to the circle that you're dealing with, which means it's above you and it's not what you think. Now, obviously, you can still dress in the way that you want, but there's still rules that at play. It's not completely free like we think it is. So basically, in conclusion of the whole matter, this is what I have to say. This is why it takes us a long time to get ready in the morning, whether it be for work or hanging out with your friends, because we want to find what's the best thing to wear, because we do want to impress other people. It's not completely about ourselves. Most of us want to feel special and want to garner attention. And that's completely fine, wanting to be noticed. This is why most people argue in fashion, but this is why I don't believe that we should argue that fashion is completely subjective and about what we want to do. I think this opinion isn't really based in reality, and it kind of just makes it your own reality, which is not technically reality in and of itself. And I'm definitely not saying that we have to follow the rules all the time, because, you know, I don't really follow the rules all the time either. I really encourage you guys to push the envelope when it comes to fashion, but it cannot be solely based off what you like and what you dislike. That's not the standard of fashion, because that would be completely nonsensical and it kind of selfish in that way because you're just glorifying what you like, and that's the standard of fashion. That doesn't make any sense. Fashion is based on your everyday experiences, and it is an art form that's outside of you. And plus, it's one of the only art forms that are essential in our everyday lives, because you have to dress up to go outside. Because, you know, indecent exposure is a real thing, you feel me? Of course, you still want to enjoy and have fun and bring your individuality to it, but at the same time, remember this one thing, that you are the subject and fashion is the object. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and subscribe. This has been your boy Darius D, and I'm signing off once again. So live long, stay suave, and prosper. We out of here.